It's Gary here. Welcome to this scope, and thank you for all my replay viewers that are tuning in as well too. Tonight we're going to be talking about the 5-point checklist to jumpstart your new business. And you can swipe over, swipe right, share this out with your followers, and you can follow me just by tapping the little man icon there. I figured I'd shoot a quick scope tonight because I've been running around all friggin' day. And it's been pretty monotonous. I had a couple classes today, so I was doing some training and got to get some exercise going on as well too, and then picked up the kids, had to do doctor's appointments and all that fun stuff. So good evening, Joe Squin 15. So I actually was just reading. Oops. That was fun. Tried to put my thing up here and it just fell right over. Pretty crazy. Anyways, I was just reading a really good article, and it was about a 5-point checklist to jumpstart your new business. And I thought it was like something I could share with my subscribers out here and give you some really good good value here, because what they were saying in here is the scariest part with startups is 90% of them are destined to fail, is reported by like an entrepreneur magazine. However, there's ways to jumpstart this by, following these 5 golden rules that you do that. Number 1 is analyzing your barrier to entry, making sure that you have a low barrier to entry. One of the things I always liked about online businesses is that you could actually, develop a franchise income without the franchise fees. Franchises were a great way to be able to actually get into business, but the overhead to be able to get into those and the seed money to be able to get it started is pretty substantial. And you still have to run that business, you still have to operate that business. So sometimes having like a low barrier to entry is always good to understand. Number 2, you got to be open. You're going to have to wear a lot of different hats in your new business, so you need to be open to all of them, and you need to be open to new ideas as your business is growing. The best thing you can do is remain teachable and coachable as you go through it as well too, and surround yourself with experts that complement your strengths as well too. Nice work with Sheena. How are you? I just caught your scope from I think one of the hotel lobbies there as well too. That's awesome. I'm just actually sharing a 5-point checklist to jumpstart your new business, and we're just talking about being open. The first one was analyzing your barrier to entry. Yes, I'm at the hotel lobby. That's nice. That's nice. No, I saw it. It was pretty good. I am cold. It's raining out today, and it sucks. I wish I was in Hawaii as well too. So, one of the third things that you do when you're starting, to jumpstart your business is to take initiative. I think that's one of the biggest things. I know. Just rub it in, eh? It's hot here. Thank you. Yes, it's going to be cold. It means snow's coming soon as well too. But we're going to be in Hawaii in maybe a couple months. So it's really hot in Hawaii. That's nice. I'm in Toronto, and Sheena just loves to, to get me going because she's in sunny Hawaii and it's 28 degrees. That's very nice. Very nice. Well, we're talking today about the 5-point checklist to jumpstart your new business. And, I think any sort of business, you got to look at the time and the money that you put into something. And like Sheena, she can operate her business from the beaches of Hawaii. I'm sweating like a biatch. That's not funny. That's just not funny. You just got to rub it in, don't you? That's hilarious. That's the thing is that, you want to have a model like what Sheena and I and others have actually done. And, we've known each other for a long time. Hello from Amsterdam. How are you? Just had to. I know you had to. But, the thing is, you have to, and the point number 1 about the 5-point checklist is analyzing your barriers to entry. And number 2 is being open. The barrier to entry is really sort of sets up the pace. Every business requires money. It doesn't matter what kind there are. I'm doing well. Great to see you. Great to see you, my friend. All the way in Amsterdam. It's got to be like midnight or like 1 in the morning for you. Maybe that's just like the start of the day for everybody in Amsterdam. So it's the top of the evening, so my kids are out getting some ice cream and stuff like that. 7 p.m. Okay. In Amsterdam? What is it? It's 7 p.m. here. So I thought it was in Amsterdam. Oh, New York. Okay. I thought I seen Amsterdam come in there. I was like, can't be 7 p.m. It's 7 p.m. here almost. It's funny. So number 3 is taking an initiative. It's really about, it's about taking initiative in any sort of business activity that you're going to do. In the beginning, as any entrepreneur will tell you, when you're starting a new business, you have to put in some time and focused effort in there. You need careful planning. You should surround yourself with experts that can help you. And, you got to take the initiative to hustle and get going, and to make sure that she's got, you make sure that everything is running smoothly as well too, and that you're according to plan. So a lot of businesses fail with this because they'll sit back, or they'll just take part of the initiative. They'll have an incomplete task, and it can affect the entire outcome of like opening up a small business. Especially, if you don't, seed it properly and forecast what you're going to need. Every business requires a bit of overhead, but it's the overhead that you need to make sure that you cover so that you're actually operating at all time. Number 4 out of this article was leave room for imperfection. And here's the thing, PR 33. Here's the thing, you got to leave leave room for imperfection. You got to make mistakes. You're going to go through, building something, your business, even if it becomes successful. Imperfect decisions are the best that we'll ever get sometimes. Sometimes you can hum and haw over a decision whether it's going to be good or not, and you just got to sort of go for it and realize that you're going to learn from those mistakes, and that you can actually press on. And that's where every great business has actually done that. So, and that comes to number 5, which is learn from the mistakes. And it's all about making sure that you're taking what you're doing, you evaluate what happened, or if something goes wrong, and you're finding out what the lesson is in from that as well too, making sure that you've got some sort of understanding. Say, listen, okay, I tried it this approach and it just didn't work. If I could put that into an analogy, I started doing Facebook PPC, and I started doing video PPC. In the beginning, it was a complete disaster. I was getting accounts shut down because I didn't quite know how to set it up. But I learned something each time that I did that, and eventually got to the point where I can have ads running, and I can actually generate leads from that. So it's pretty cool what you can do when you really sort of take the initiative. So the 5 things are, the 5-point checklist is analyze your barrier to entry. I always like having a franchise income without the franchise fees. Be open. It's number 2. Take the initiative. Number 4, leave room for imperfection. And number 5, learn from your mistakes. And you'll win every time. That's it. Okay, so listen, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning into this replay. I'm going to go back to, the rest of my tasks, but I wanted to get a Periscope out there anyways and say hi to everybody. So I will see you on the next broadcast. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.